Welcome to the Youth Pulse podcast again. في حلقات جديدة من برنامج بتاع الشباب اللي هو دائما بنتكلم من قلبتنا لأنه في كل مرة أنا بندو مواضيع اللي أنا بقدر ناقش موضوعات اللي هو the other episode it was interesting and this one is also going to be interesting because we are going to be talking about empowering and educating girls in South Sudan. And for today's topic we're going to be delving into topic closer to the nation progress and especially that are concerning girls and their education, and we'll be exploring the transformative power of education, inspiring stories from different young men and young women. So why not we introduce our guests for today so that we can be carrying on. How are you guys?
We're good. Okay, thank you for the opportunity. My name is Luca Lolkuch, a senior 4 student of Darling Wisdom and also a member of South Sudan Robotic Team.
Okay, interesting.
Thank you for the invite. My name is Kwai Main Kwai, a student from Darling Wisdom Academy, senior 4 science section. Thank you.
Okay, my name is Samoa Bodakwe, the former head girl of Darling Wisdom Academy and a student of science class.
Okay. What really comes into your mind when it comes to empowering girls and education? Because for your gender, it might be a little bit, I don't know, hard. But for the former girl, what do you think about the idea of empowering and educating girls in 2024?
Yeah, for real, when I hear about something of empowering a girl, what comes to my mind is support, lifting up a girl from a grassroots to be someone in the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And we also get to know that you people have an initiative that you people have together as well as a team.
Yeah.
So you can just tell us a little bit bio about the initiative, then we can go forward.
Okay, the initiative is called Let's All Girls Organization. It was formed in 2022 by the late Didi Kwaimayan, who recently passed. So the initiative aims to empower girls and educate them in South Sudan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't you think so, Akwe, with us empowering girls, it's a little bit different because for you are a schoolboy already, but when it comes to the rural areas, they prefer to keep the girl in the kitchen rather than sending her to school.
I think it is good because me as a student, somebody who's learned, I have experience and also literate. So for the people in the grassroots levels, we can get to them and talk to them and make some campaigns about girl child education. It's not only for girls, but basically for girls because they are the most affected people in terms of literacy and all these things. So we make campaigns which will involve community-based leaders, these community leaders and some authorized personnel, and make some good project about girls' education.
Okay. In another hand, what do you think about creating entrepreneurial opportunities while for young girls in South Sudan with empowering and as well educating them?
Well, creating an entrepreneurial opportunities for girls can be done through training them and educating them. Also, it can be done through providing them with financial needs. Also giving them opportunities for markets to sell their good. Training a young girl with entrepreneurial skill should be able to carry out her own business and she earns something. And if she's that person who is interested to go to school, obviously she will earn something little, then she'll be able to join her education.
Okay. Do you have something to add on that, Luca?
Okay, entrepreneurship for girls is really important. So we can create mentorships, like campaign for girls entrepreneurship, create training sessions, and educate them on how entrepreneurship go on. And also that thing will boost their mindset in entrepreneurship to look for the problems in the community and look back for the solution.
Okay.
Like now, once Saturdays, free time, girls do nothing. But if we use that time for workshops for entrepreneurship, I think the girl will come up with an idea that I have this problem in the community and I have this way to solve it, which is really important in girls' child education.
Okay.
Yeah.
In another hand, don't you think so also with us keeping the girl, some of the parents or maybe the people who are our guardian at some point, they'll be thinking like, this girl, now she's getting money, she'll be becoming a stubborn lady, or even she'll not listen to us because already she's making her own money and she'll not care for everyone or even not listen to anyone.
That's not the case because when a guy is independent, what will come in our mind first is helping the parents, especially the mom.
Yes.
For I have experience how my sister did her things. When she first got to work with the girls, she was helping a lot, all the family members, but most basically the mother
Okay.
and the father. Since the father is independent, and so the lady was focusing on the mother, and it can be like all girls are going to have that mentality of not respecting the parents
Yes.
after getting money.
Okay.
Some of them set goals of helping the parents. So after getting the money, that's a propaganda they want, and also complain to their parents about anything they tell them. They will still respect them and take them as their fathers and mothers.
Okay, that's about your sister. But now, you as a former head girl, were you not overpowering the boys in the school, bullying them around like, hey, you have to listen to me because I'm the head girl, and just boosting around with your power that was given to you?
You know, leadership is something very important, and once a person have the powers, it's not good to like misuse them. Powers are supposed to be used in the right way. You know, our sisters are the one making this was for the others to be ignored. You know, some of the girls, the more they get independent, the more they get the powers to perform something, they misuse the chance. Let's take the good part of it instead of the other part. Yeah, it is true. Some ladies, when they get educated, they don't listen to their guidance or their parents. But on the other hand, they also help in fostering a sustainable development, because when a girl is educated, she'll be able to get a work, she'll be able to get aware of her rights, she'll be also able to make a good decision that can help the family. So as a community, that's what we are supposed to see. Then to my sisters also, being educated doesn't mean that you undermine others. Be educated, but also respect yourself, respect the people that are living around you, so that you can create opportunities to the other young girls living around.
Okay. Getting back to you, Luca, like in 2024, there's it's a statistic that have been made about the literacy rate in South Sudan, right? And that goes for both the genders, girls and boys. It have reduced a little bit with a small percentage. There's no a specific like number that they have mentioned, or even that we can correspond with. But to you, in South Sudan, like what strategy do you think we can apply in reducing the literacy rate? Because like with the boys, at least we see boys at school and the number are really good, them attending school and even them being in a very good position to lead others. But now with the girls, like what strategy do you think we can apply that will be so effective to boost the literacy rate among girls?
Okay, well, like it shows that like the report for 2023 to 2024 that 28% of girls are educated in South Sudan, while for men are 40%.
Yes.
So that's really low. And our initiative, Let's All Girls, its primary goal is to boost illiteracy in South Sudan. For girls to go to school, let all girls go to school, let all girls have their rights and all this. So the way we can approach this thing is to organize workshops and mentorship also, and to like the community leaders to talk to them to these challenges that girls are just for kitchen but not for school, to just remove that mindset of their head that girls are just for kitchen, not schools. So we aim to create more good environment for girls to be at school, and also advocates for girl child right, their rights to education, right to do like things to go like employment and entrepreneurship stuff.
Okay. He mentioned about a strategy to boost it, but how, in what way do you think we can prepare the young women for higher education? Because most of the girls, because they're in rural areas maybe, or even here in the city, you ended up in P8 or even senior 4 Kalas, you feel like you have achieved something, or even your guidance will be saying like Makalas, Itagara Kalas, what's the use of even aiming higher in your education?
It's one of our primary goals, as you just said. And the way we are going to prepare girls for higher education is by making college entry exams and courses also. Also providing scholarship opportunities for young girls who are having maybe that potential to bring some change in South Sudan, and so making workshop and mentorship about higher education, creating an environment where successful women who are professionals in their various fields will come and act as role model and speak to them, which will boost, will make somebody admire the behavior of some other girl who is also independent. Like, let me take an example of if a wood is to come and maybe address girls at school, some girl would admire, would be like, I want to be like that lady in future.
Do you want to be like a wood?
Obviously.
Apart from the matured side?
The
No, my
girl would
church.
admire her behaviors. She'll be like, I want to be like that lady.
Yes.
She's really inspiring and all these things.
Yeah.
So that's the thing we're going to do about it.
Okay. And I think with whatever both of you have mentioned already, I think that 35% is being applied on the the initiative that you people are having, and
Yeah.
also by having a lady in your midst. But in the other hand as well, I will also love to know from your own perspective the challenges that we can change the traditional roles and as well assign to girls in our South Sudan society, because like I feel like most of the problem or the challenges is always our beliefs and our tradition that always bring the ladies down.
Yeah. Yeah, that is a very good question. Girls are really facing a lot of challenges in overcoming these traditional norms, but there are a specific way we can change them. One of the ways is educating the public about the importance of girls' child education. We can also work hand in hand with the community leaders to promote the gender equality in our society, because the more we speak to them and we carry the work all together, they'll be able to enforce the law. Also, on the other hand, we need also to enforce the laws that protect women's rights in the country. You know, some things happen in the community-based areas, but they are not able to be heard by the people at a higher level. But working together, hand in hand, we can be able to overcome that. Also, girls should be encouraged at least to go to school and get aspired to, so that they can they can act beyond their traditional norms. They can respect them, yes, in some other word, but the more they are aspired, they will ignore them, because they will be mentored, and through the awareness, they will get leadership skills, and they'll be able to prove to the community that there are something, they can do something to the nation too.
Okay. In another hand, I can also agree, but maybe someone else out there will be thinking like, okay, I have gotten your point, I have understood it, but I still don't see the role or the empowerment of education in whatever that you have mentioned already, because some are a little bit hesitant and even big-headed, but I feel like education also play a very big role in empowering in how girls can have a hold on their future, because I feel like without education you'll not be speaking to me now, right?
Of course.
You never speak the Kawaja English that you're speaking now, so I don't know, what do you think about it?
Yeah, of course, education played the most vital role in that.
Yes.
So, and that's why I said before, us educating the public will really help, because the more we tell them, the more we educate them, they will be able to give chances to the girls. Likewise, to the girls, they also need to be educated. And when they are educated, of course, they will carry out the necessary duties that they are supposed to do.
Okay. And with what she mentioned, I want to hear your side of the story. What of the other success story or the other successful women that you have encountered and you said like, oh my God, I think I'm going to, in future 10 years or 15 years to come, I'm going to give birth to a lady like this. What are the other success stories that you have from women?
Okay,
that you have
I would like
encountered?
to talk about the fifth vice president.
Okay.
Yeah,
Interesting.
Honorable. She is really trying a lot. The former Minister of Child and Gender.
Yes.
Yeah, she's advocating for girl child right. Yeah. So her story is, if you go back to her story, is really inspired, and the focus is on girl. She's trying a lot. Those are the people contributing, like in this 20% of the girls, like the women which are educated in South Sudan. So our story really inspires a lot, and I think most of the girls want to be like her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyone want to be like Mama Nyandeng, by the way.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So everyone wants to hold that big position or to be known in the
Yeah.
community that what a boy can do, a girl can do too.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
And you?
On my side, I would like to talk about Rita Lopedia, the co-founder of A Foundation.
Okay.
She's really good. The A Foundation is helping women, and that's what I'm always thinking about. Maybe give birth to a child, girl child would be like her, and also maybe even the founder of this organization.
Yeah.
Though she left in the middle, she's really working hard because that's why I said educating women or girls is very important. Last time when she finished S4, there was a child posted in those ends of Bor facing difficulties of going to school. So without anyone's notice, she just looked for the link and got the child. She was paying her school fees. And those are all the things like girls can do, because girls can feel like sympathy very fast more than men.
Yes.
They can feel pity more than men. Like you see somebody who is suffering there, they're the one who are likely to volunteer and help out. Yes.
You might have another name? Or
Of course,
another
if I am to
figure?
mention the list will be too long.
Yes.
There are a lot of women that have successful stories, but I'm going to choose among a few. Some of them are people like Nuni Kumba.
Yes.
Young girls can look upon them. You can talk of Audeng Achil.
Yes.
Then there is a lady by the name Judith Rick.
Okay.
This lady she's a lawyer and a human rights defender. This lady has really inspired me in a way that she has been strongly advocating for the right of women and young girls in the country. So this thing makes me happy and also give me the confidence that one day also I will do the same thing, of course, to advocate for the right of young girls and women.
Yeah. And I have, if people will ask me, I myself, you have mentioned all of this, by the way. So I'm left with to the wife of Dr. Riak.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, that lady. Like you can imagine the position that she was put in. I said like, will those men respect her? But whenever that she's just in a position, just know that everybody cannot even breathe oxygen. She's a very tough lady, and there are many South Sudanese women who are really doing a lot and inspiring many young ones. And I think it's so important that we also, not only the girls alone, but everybody should be having a role model to achieve something in their life, right?
Sure.
And I bet many of you have other role models that you even can't mention because of the long list that you have already.
Of course, yeah.
But those are the people really we need to be following if we want to be successful people in future. That brings me to the other side of how does really increasing of education of girls contribute to the overall of development of South Sudan? Because like still we are going back to the circle of women are just be kept in the kitchen. They will say itamara sakit, you cannot do this. And there's that phrase of late, what man can do,
a woman can do better.
you see, they're even laughing. They're even laughing about it.
Yeah.
But still, I will also want to three of you to highlight on how really the empowerment of education to the ladies can really change the South Sudan that we're having today.
So on my side, I would like to talk about like how empowering girls is important in the country.
Yes.
That like it was just on Saturday.
Yes.
I was going for Math Olympics. So for the first time ever seeing they start this math contest,
Yes.
a girl called a girl came from nowhere and shocked the people.
You see, a girl.
Shocked the system.
Wait, pause. Let me back. A girl won a math competition.
For the first time.
For the first time, come on.
So
Oh
it
my
was
God,
funny.
this is incredible.
So that was really great. All of us, though boys were there. But she really
People
shows
didn't
that
do
what a
anything.
boy can do, a girl can do,
Didn't
right?
do anything.
Nothing. We just celebrate her, yeah. So that thing really inspired a lot of girls. And
Yes.
other girls were like, yo, math is not hard, it's just time. So once a girl is educated, it's helped the nation a lot.
That's for sure.
She managed to be top one among all the 120 students.
Wow.
So that was really great, and people were all amazed. Like everyone was happy. Even the opponent side, all the people are happy. So that is a one step. When a girl is educated, it's really changed something in the country. It's really makes some impact. Now outside there, if another girl, like let me say another girl outside the Juba or someplace. Yeah, the girl was number one. The girl will be inspired and be like, why don't I try? I want to go to school and keep disturbing their family there. So once a girl is empowered, it's really changed something in the community.
That's for sure.
Yeah, sure.
In another hand, what do you think about the men or the boys side helping in the movement? Because like sometimes they'll feel the competition or the pressure will be getting worse. At the same time, they'll say like, now this lady, she's coming to take this position. Now this lady is coming to, like the same thing you people did. Even often, they were happy with whatever the lady did in that very competition, and they didn't even feel threat about it. But with you yourself, like, how do you think boys can be helping in the movement of helping girls and empowering them with education to better their lives as well?
It's really a good question, because as you see here, it's something which is basically for girls, but we are boys.
Yes.
The two of us. That's also one of the thing. Okay, one of the answer to the question you say. Because for us boys, we are land people. We should not even be thinking of that. A boy will always celebrate when the sister is like highly educated. The sister is well known for doing some good things concerning development and sustainable stuff. Like there's a girl called Monica Yoa last time. She went for essay writing competition. She was in our school. She was an alumna of the Linguism Academy. So from there, she went and emerged to be the second in Africa. So she was taken for the worldwide competition. She emerged number 9. And everyone was very happy. And the brother was there with us. So the brother was doing a lot of things, like was jubilating and all these things, posting everyone on his media stuff.
And even that will be taking me to the other thing about the initiative, because like behind the scene we once talked about how the initiative came to pass, and how your sister got the support from her husband, and as well your dad in getting all this thing together that we are having the initiative today. So I feel like you can also shed a little bit light on that.
Okay. My sister, she was in Juba Academy. Then after S4, she was called by this group of girls. She applied for a job, and she was put as a mentor for girls. She worked with the girls for some, maybe, is it 1 year? Something of that kind, 1 year. After that, she got a scholarship. She was the only girl among 4 boys. She was the only girl among 4 boys. After getting her scholarship, she told my dad about it. And my dad was like, for me, I'm somebody who's not learned. Though I'm not learned, I'll allow you to go there for studies. So she was the one who decided alone that for me, I should first get married, then I go the other side. Then my dad agreed. So the husband came in, they did the marriage. Now when went the husband side, those agreed that to go. So she was taken to her home like today. She did a week, then she went that side for studies. And she never stayed long there. And it was all about the support from my dad, like what my dad said, because he's the final man. If he was say you're not going, you're getting married, then it was going to be that like that.
That's for sure.
Unless if some authorities were to be involved. But my dad, being somebody who knows the future and sustainable development and things that girls do good for them. Because my dad is somebody who admires how he's always inspired by this lady called Nuni Kumba, the speaker.
Yes.
Because last time when he was in Equatorial, they were passing by this place called Western Equatoria.
Yes.
So he found the lady addressing the assembly. The crowd was very happy, people were jubilating. So I was surprised. Because these things are not very common those days. 2 and 5 and all this. I was surprised. I was like, a lady taking all this crowd? And one day I want my girl to be like that.
Wow.
So from there, he came home. He even do tell us that story. And that's when from there he started sending the girl abroad.
Okay.
And never refused to let her go. So concerning the initiative, my sister saw a lot from how girls have been treated here. Like last time, our friend was in S4 like a month before exam. She was married. And when she was married, the husband came home, did everything. Now the girl want to go back to finish her S4. The people were like, because the girl was not interested, they were like, she's going to be eloped by any other man she loved. So from there, the lady was detained at home that she's not going for school again. When she was left only with 1 month to finish her S4. So from there, the lady do cry and called her last time home that you come and talk to my home people here. I do tell them, but for them they don't trust me. So from there she went. She went to that side of the lady's house, talked to everyone, including her husband. So the guy was allowed. And they said, everything is in your hand. I know you guys are friends. And if she said so, she's also good. You guys will go together and take care of her. Now when they went, until they finished the S4, nothing happened. The girl kept her promise. These are the things she was saying. That's why she initiated that initiative. To help girls, because girls are being undermined about things to do with education. Last time she promised the director of our school that she was going to sponsor 50 girls. 50 girls by next year in a single school called Amonto Girls. And that's also what they're going to target when things get right. 50 girls, and next year maybe increase to 100 girls. Sometimes we go to the States, go and pick some girls and bring them here and make them study in good environment and all these things. Then the girls will build also the same mindset she was having. She'll be like, I want to be like so-and-so, who did so-and-so. Yes.
According to the whole initiative, it was created for her, but she passed away. Then you people took it upon yourself to continue with the initiative. That brings me to the other side. Like, is it not too much work for young people like you?
Now, for us to remember her, we have to keep what she have already started. To keep her legacy, to keep her in our heart. Didi did not just go, but what she have started is still there. So people do ask, how will you people manage yet two people are young? There's nothing, which is hard, but we will try our best. The team in USA is there. Now we are one way step. We have tried. We have moved to school, and we have also introduced the new device, which is Didi device, named after her.
What is the device all about?
Okay, the device is an AI, so it doesn't require an internet connection, but it's just switch on and ask any question, and it will answer automatically. Basically, to support girl education in South Sudan. Like now, some school doesn't have, like, they don't have libraries. Mostly people are lacking like educational materials. So the initiative also focused to make libraries in these government schools and some schools also. So with the DD device, it will help girls a lot in South Sudan to have access to like resources online, and that thing can contribute to the development of the country in terms of education too and literacy.
Okay. Someone might be thinking that we are just talking because we are comfortable, we have beds to sleep in, we talk good, we meet people and whatsoever. But you people are inspiring, by the way, and maybe to that young person who really want to be in your position and who is finding a lot of challenges in their life to better their life, especially with education, what advice will you love to tell them, as you and as well the rest of you? And not to add that you have been in a position of a man before. you grab some position that's supposed to be for one as well.
Okay, to start with the position.
Yes.
Actually, that position I've never been held by a lady by that time.
Yes.
At first, we were 5 in the position, where 2 guys dropped. One of them was saying that, I fear this lady, she can embarrass us. So she has to go and resign.
Yes.
We still remain 4. The other one dropped out. Then we remain now 3.
Yes.
So in that process, people were kind of confused. So it ended in a way that boys asked me a question. They were like, how possible is it that you are coming up, that you want to lead us? How can a woman lead us? So I was like, well, yeah, it is impossible to you. But as far as you can see me as a lady, but within me is a man. So what a man can do, I can even do it more. They are like, let's see.
Yes.
So, and indeed, God helped me, and I managed to win the position. I worked with them. I never knew that I was doing their expectation, but I came to know on the very day when I was putting down the leadership, they really appreciate it, and that one made me know that I fulfilled the goal that I was supposed to do.
Was it at school?
Yeah, it was at the school.
And those boys were there?
Yeah, they were there.
They were just listening to you and looking at you every morning.
Yeah, obviously.
we were under her leadership.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were holding different positions.
That one also, they were the same people who gave me now the courage.
Yes.
The same people who were saying that I cannot manage it as a lady to lead the whole body, an environment having over 400 students, and they are all both male and female. So when I finished my term, they advised me to go for the position of HP, but I told them, no one, I cannot manage again. It is excess. Let me just go for the position of the head girl. And they also stood with me together, and I won it. And as I gave it out also, and I still live with them. Up to now, they still respect me as their leader. So my advice to the people outside there, there's nothing that is easy. Everything needs hard work. Even education itself also needs hard work. You know, there are some people who tried. You try to reach a certain position, but you fail it several times. But it is not what we are supposed to take. Keep trying, and a time will come when you will manage. The same thing also to girls. Yeah, it is hard for us to be allowed by the community, but we also have to raise our voice and keep trying and trying. And our society also should also like support us and encourage us, like the way Little Girl is doing. We can talk here, yes, but if no implementation, then we are doing nothing really. Sure. So what give power is implementation. Let's talk and act at the same time.
Okay. Your advice?
My advice for those who are working, trying, it's really not hard. Though I was also a prefect. I was under leadership, but that's under the boarding section. Yeah, I was the head prefect, boarding section. My advice to those who are trying, let me just give an example. Last time when we were in primary 8, there were some students who were really not that capable of doing something, like maybe in an exam. We did like 5 sets of exams, but they were all failing. Yeah, so from there they kept on trying until they came national exams. They did it well. Now when we went to senior one, things turned the other side. Those people were even failing because of the courage and the potential they were adding on. When they were failing, they also made it to the top. So at some point now, you see them now around, maybe they're even at the top till now. Because last time when we were in primary 8, they were down, but because of them being hardworking and focused and also having that potential that they can do something, they really did it to the extent that they did. So my advice to those who are trying something, maybe is just for them to stay focused and be hardworking also. With teamwork too. It also requires teamwork. As we're working here, we're working teamwork. You, the 3 of us, and the rest.
Look, empowering and educating girls in South Sudan is a lot. And we kept reminding ourselves it's 2024 and age is just a number. What advice will you give to that young man who will be listening and be watching this?
Okay, to my brothers and sisters outside there, I would like to say that age or gender doesn't matter. I'm here, I'm a boy, but I'm advocating for girls. And I'm young, though I'm young. It's a time when some reporter from UNICEF asked me that because he came across our posts for little girls. So there we introduced the sim, our profiles are there. So he came here, approached me, and he asked me, how is it that it will be possible for you being underage? How will you manage to run this thing? And I told him that age doesn't matter. I'm young, but I'll try my best. So to the people outside there, I will say that no matter where you come from, no matter the gender or what, you just keep trying. Impossible is not in the dictionary. So keep trying. There's nothing that you can't make it. Always try everything. Everything works out. And also for you to have a good future, you have to work hard. Be at school, try and be committed to your studies. So it's really hard to do it, but you keep trying. That's what I would like to say.
It's always interesting each and every time, whenever that we're having the Youth Pulse podcast, every time on iReady YouTube channel, is that the time really flies so fast. But we came with our topic of today. But continue and carry the cross is that we're going to continue inspiring, and we're going to be touching and learning each and every day from each of us, because light is the hope and action is within our communities, and this is me and you responsibility to be doing so. Until next time, my name is Diko Di Andrew. Have a very good morning, good afternoon, and good night.
The Youth Pulse podcast is speaking from our hearts.